guys, it's Bastian time. This is This Week in Nintendo News. I'm your host Bastian, and let's get to those top stories. So first of all, of course, as you well know, Nintendo held some presentations just a few days ago, and during those presentations they revealed a lot of specific details that we've all been wondering and begging for regarding the Wii U, and they finally made that information available to us. So first of all, some specifics about the Wii U, and again, I'm sure you all are aware of this, so don't worry. I'll talk about some of the lesser-known things in a little bit. So first of all, the Wii U will come in two bundles, and the first bundle is the white one. It's the basic bundle, and it has an 8 gig hard drive, and it comes with just basically the console, the gamepad, the HDMI cable, and the power supply. The other bundle is the black 32 gig version, and it comes with all that stuff, and then some stands for the console and the gamepad, and also it comes with Nintendo Land. So we all kind of assumed Nintendo Land would come with the Wii U, and it does, but only with the deluxe version. So you can buy it as a standalone separate game if you just opt for the basic version for whatever reason. Nintendo Land is going to have a Metroid Blast game in it. It's going to have an Animal Crossing game, a Pikmin adventure game that looks pretty actually awesome. I'm not usually a big Pikmin fan, but this is completely unlike regular Pikmin. It has, of course, the Zelda Battle Quest. It has a game called Mario Chase, which is a slightly revamped version of the Chase Me thing that they showed at E3 a while back. And then it also has a balloon fight game, where it's kind of like a side-scrolling balloon game where you have to navigate around these things that will burst your balloon, and just so much stuff. They also announced a whole bunch of launch titles and launch window titles, and for instance, Bayonetta 2 is going to be a Wii U exclusive. Now this has ticked off a lot of the Bayonetta fans out there. A lot of them felt like because it was released only for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 and not a Nintendo console, that it was a disservice to the fans to then release it only for a Nintendo console, but that happens, unfortunately, sometimes in video games, and this is for Nintendo's best interest, because those die-hard Bayonetta fans are then going to need to get a Wii U, so I think even those who feel negatively about this, when they do get the Wii U to play their Bayonetta 2, they'll recognize that the Wii U is a good console, so The other big announcements were Call of Duty Black Ops 2 will be for the Wii U, and also a game called The Wonderful 101 that's kind of like a cutesy superhero sort of game. Also Trine 2 Director's Cut Edition, which will include a brand new dungeon level thing. And I honestly never played the first Trine, but this game looks amazing. It makes me want to go back and play the first Trine. And of course, Disney's Epic Mickey 2 and Rayman Legends, and that's also a Wii U exclusive, and a whole slew of games. There'll apparently be over 50 Wii U games in the launch window area, so that is a lot. Wow. Now the slightly unsettling news, which is if you have not already pre-ordered the deluxe version of the Wii U, or maybe by the time you see this video, even the basic version of the Wii U, you might have an issue. As of the recording of this video, GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Toys R Us, and one other retailer that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, have all sold out of their allotted Wii U Deluxe Edition, and some of them the Basic Edition bundles for their pre-orders. They were all given a select number of pre-orders that they could offer people, and they've all sold out at this point, so that's a little scary. It sounds like it's going to be the whole Wii shortage all over again, which I hate to say might be Nintendo's intention, because that did create a whole lot of hoopla about the Wii when it was released. So many people wanted the Wii so badly around the holiday season and were fighting and scraping to find one, and that created a lot of really great word of mouth for Nintendo, and that's possibly one of the reasons why the Wii ended up being the best-selling console. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with the Wii U, if they increase those pre-order numbers or not, but it might be the case that those of us, I certainly haven't yet pre-ordered it, might have to wait a little while to get our Wii U's. Some new details that have come out after that presentation about the Wii U, some of the unfortunate things about it are that, unfortunately, while the Wii U is backwards compatible with the Wii, of course we already know it's not backwards compatible with the GameCube, and if you were hoping that you would be able to play those Wii games on the gamepad and have the TV off, that's not the case, unfortunately. It's not set up in such a way that it can just send those Wii games to the gamepad. So you, of course, will be able to use the gamepad as a controller, but you'll still have to use your TV, so that's unfortunate. If, for whatever reason, your gamepad gets damaged, Nintendo's customer care will go ahead and repair that for you, but there certainly will be a fee involved, so be careful with your Wii U gamepads. So that's it for this week in Nintendo news. Also, I have a question for you guys. A couple people have suggested an interesting idea to me, and I'm not really sure if I want to do this without the majority of you sort of voting yes or no. So let me know what you think. But what has been suggested to me is, instead of doing these 2 or 3 videos a week that are getting kind of long, why not instead do a different video for Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that's a little bit shorter each day, but then, you know, you have a new video each day. I'd be willing to do that if that's something that you guys really want. If it's not something you want, if you'd rather just watch these collection all-in-one videos, I'm fine with that too. So let me know. I'll have a couple comments down below for you to thumbs up. So check that out down below. See you guys. Bye. This is This Week in Nintendo News. I'm your host, Bastian, and... Oops, that was wrong.